You're watching WTV News, live on Wartburg Television. From the Grant Price Studio. Breaking news, local coverage, and sports. This is WTV News.
I'm Ashley Davis, and this is your WTV News Web Update. Congress avoided the fiscal cliff, but some parts of this bill could be costing a majority of Americans. The fiscal cliff deal is supposed to help most Americans. WTV's Ben Hoppenworth found that some Wartburg students are very upset about how this could hurt them in the future.
On this vote, the yeas are 257. The nays are 167. The motion is adopted. Without objection, a motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
A central premise of my campaign for president was to change the tax code that was too skewed towards the wealthy at the expense of working middle-class Americans. Tonight, we've done that.
At the start of the new year, Congress passed a bill to avoid the so-called fiscal cliff. This bill did extend tax cuts to most Americans, but raised taxes on those making over $400,000. What is making headlines, though, is the roughly 2% increase in Social Security taxes across the board, which means most Americans will see their paychecks shrink this year. Here at Wartburg, many students work at the den, the Mensa, or the mailroom, just to name a few. These student employees need these jobs to help cover everyday costs. Any cut to their pay could hurt.
I rely on it pretty heavily. Tuition, not so much, but like books and living expenses is everything.
Obviously, nobody likes getting more money taken out of their paychecks. I mean, I'd be pretty upset.
The good news is these students won't have to pay that extra 2% just yet.
I spoke to Student Employment Coordinator Abby Rom. She told me that student employees don't pay a Social Security tax, so they won't see anything extra coming out of their paychecks. But it will definitely affect them when they walk across the stage in May.
I'll be going to school here again, so actually my loans and everything will keep piling up. But in the end, yeah, it's going to be quite an eye-opener, I think.
I feel like it's kind of hitting you twice already. I mean, you went to a really expensive school, and you're still trying to pay it back, but then you're getting hit again for just trying to find a way to pay your bills and pay for that schooling.
Each year, Wartburg students take advantage of the Wartburg West program in Denver, Colorado, but a possible partnership may be in the works that could affect future participants in that program. Currently, Wartburg College is looking into a possible partnership with St. John's Episcopal Cathedral Assistant to the President for Strategic Initiatives. Dr. Daniel Kittle says the partnership would greatly benefit both parties.
So what I would say is the most exciting part about the partnership is that we have so many, there's so much overlap in our mission between the Episcopal Church in downtown Denver and Wartburg College. I mean, they value many of the same things that we value in our mission: leadership, service, faith, learning. Those are things that they also care about as well.
There are almost 10 different instrumental music groups at Wartburg, and now there's one more for trumpet players. Trumpet choir gives musicians a chance to make their music with their fellow trumpet players and try different styles of trumpets. Choir member Sarah White said the program comes at a great time with the increase in the trumpet players at Wartburg.
I think we have like 30 trumpets this year, and so it's really been a huge amount of brass players, and we're really taking advantage of it and seeing what kind of participation we can get out of them. So yeah, it's exciting, it's big, it's new.
This is your WTV News Web Update on the Wartburg Circuit. Thank you for joining us.